Hello, let's talk to balance practicum today. So, actually, when we practice balance and know that what is the balance actually? Balance is equilibrium, equilibrium, or the equal ability, moving forward, standing, and not falling, etc. Those comes under that balance, and also comes with so many things like diet balance, exercise balance, finance balance, and so many things. Today, our focus is that in exercise balance, like in yoga balance, whatever. There are so many exercises where it is required having a balance. Now, how to create a balance perfectly, and that also comes with that, like a slow motion. Balance is not challenging, but the balance has challenging with the higher speed. Suppose now I'm in speed 1, and my calorie I burn so far 3. Okay, and now 4 calorie I burn, and my pulse is now 117, even if I'm in slow motion right now. But now, is the speed increase, like let me go to the 2, speed 2, now a little bit, yes. Now still the balance is going on. This is especially, the question comes with the old ages and kids, small kids, almost they are trying to establish the balance, running or standing especially, and also the older adult, older people, aged people, old age, in that case, the balance they lost. And also in sick, person is very sick, and in that case, a loss of disease happened, and very sick, and the balance they lost. In that case, how to start again restoring the right balance is a challenging task in that case. Otherwise, generally, everything is balanced there. So far, and balance comes for different reasons, and simply in yogalogy, just stand off and put the leg up to the 90 degree. In that inclination, in 90 degree, probably another leg is being stand and stood, and the balance can be established one by one. So any postures like asanas, creating the asanas required postures. For example, somebody is trying to do sarvangasana, and also trying to do sirsasana, or trying to do mayurasana. In that case, some of the balances are required, and can gain. For example, handstand positions. Also, the greatly balance can work, and it can be gain, not just one attempt. It requires like 10 or 20 attempts or 100 attempts. It depends on what types of the exercise is gonna be performed. Okay, and now my balance here. I'm running now. In this running, I have a perfect balance right now, and there's no issue with that. And still, one high speed I'm going. Let me go to now. I'm in 3. This is in 3 is perfect running, a little bit higher, the speed I have walking, and the speed is okay, and the balance is okay. In this condition, the statistics of me is I spent so far 4.35 minutes, and distance is 0.134. My laps is 1, my speed is 3, and my pulse is 135, my height is 18, and my inclination is 2.5. And now I'm going to tell what calories so far I burn. I burn 21 calories. So that, see, The balance is very important in how to balance. And on the other hand, if the calories being burned, and then diet also important, like what types of diet like the people having, and let's say quality of the diet. Let me explain that. Sattvic diet, let's say Sattvic diet on one case, or probably vegan diet, is a perfect diet for any task exercises, intellectually or physically, when people are involved, and that works well. And others are, can have or can raise the different health issues for short term or for long term. That's not really perfect and efficient. So now the balance we're talking about, still we're exploring the balance is. The challenging of the balance is also the professionals can face a balance. Suppose if someone is athletics, and if someone is like professionals, yoga professors or instructors, or higher possibility there is that sportsmanship that is coming, and sports coach, and some of the modeling and or remodeling is doing, and in that case also some of the incredible let's say balances are required, and balances comes like different ways, like standing or standing and rolling or doing exercise, falling. That one balance disturbed. Inability, imbalance happened, or like running and distracted, okay, or dysfunctional abilities have seen, and those types of things are called here, imbalance. Balance can be created with the equilibrium, like equal abilities. Equal abilities can be produced from the exact purpose of the exercise, or probably in whatever the professional field there is to achieve. It's called those types of equilibrium, so that in this case, when the balance is lost, for example, the balance of relationship, balance of finance, balance of power, balance of exercise, or even deeper down, balance of yogic exercise, or in yogalogy, or balance of fitness, balance of wellness, or even go further down, exploring that balance of diet, or the dietetics chemicals. When the dietetics chemicals are imbalanced, and starts different issues, for example, like blockades, starts blockades in different types of veins, nerves, and arteries, or starts some types of veins, okay, veins for the muscles, like stroke, like let's say muscle cramp, heart stroke, brain stroke, and small blockades can create a headache, let's say. And these are the result of imbalances, not balancing perfect ways. If we talk to that a sattvic, like a super diet, in those are written in a text like a shastras, sattvic diet are missed and started like a low quality diet, and that can create the result of the blockage. Not only small tasks of blockage, but also insufficiency. The energy flow happens over the time. Insufficient energy flow in a body creates the problematic issues. For example, everything is perfect, the eyes are not perfect, like not looking well, and then you start finding, what is my eyeglass? Because that's the result of that already seen, the blockage of the eyes not looking well, or probably the walking not walking well even, and that's the result, another result. So that's the proclamation of the balance. For fact, what happens, different things depends on what are the conditions going on. In my speed, I'm now a little go higher. Now I'm for speed level 4. Now my speed has increased, and let me see the calculations of my statistics are going, and my pulse is now 111. My speed is 4, and my incline is in zone 5. So far I spend time 10:51. So far I spend my calories, 60 calories I burn right now. That's the greatest achievement, because those extra element and chemicals are deposited in the body right now. I'm firing those unwanted things. Let's say another hand, another exact word is prakriti. In our life, we need to see the prakriti, and like natural ongoing in the body. But now what happens in aprakriti is like unnatural things, like unwanted materials, unwanted chemicals are deposited and then starts firing. And when it starts firing, those types of extra things like cholesterol, trans fat, multi-fat, animal fat, whatever they call, those are being fired. Once they are deposited, we need to have greater effort to fire those types of unwanted chemicals from our body. That's why some types of extraordinary work will start how to fire these types of imbalances and bring equilibrium in our body. Like another hand, we can say equality of cells, or how to circulate all the energy completely with the justice way to our cells and tissues is the incredible ideas what sorts out and find out. And there are different ways to create, we can create the balance, and balance is incredible in anything we do. While walking, balance. When doing yoga, balance. When we run, balance. Okay, so every time balance is required. Balancing is important things in our life, so that today, and also another question is the challenge is that what degree we incline and still come back for balance is the challenging and researching. Generally, we start from the 90 degree balancing and go further 100 degree and go further 125 degree, further 150 degree inclinations. We don't know. It depends on the persons and personality traits. How far, how inclinations are going on. How stiff the person can hold the power. Ultimately, the energy that creates the power in our body is the balance. What ways? So it is the personal, very much personal experience working for different types of balance practicum people can have. And generally I believe on fitness balance, yogic balance, and also wellness balance, how to generate and create in a better way. But this is very much challenging for the kids, small baby who's gonna try to walk and start walking, and very much challenging to the old people. Already their muscles are weak, their bones are weak, and they are in aging, not in anti-aging. Those they are perfect looking and who are just turning into the aging only, no exploration, not exploring anything about anti-aging, they fall faster and faster because their muscles are weak and their bones are weak. And another, the complex ideas, sick people generally, or factor or accidental people need special care about the balance, including the special professionals, for example, like professors, sports coach, runner, athletics. These are higher quality, and higher quality people should have a generation high balance created, that create themselves. These the personal realizations of the personal fitness and wellness actually comes for. And this the fantastically, and for speed now, so far I spent 100 calories, and also I'm feeling fantastical on my pulse right now, arriving the statistics age 76, the perfect one. I should have maintained general average pulse is 172. And now one high, I'm going thinking to go, let me go. Now I'm 5. Now I'm speed 5, still higher. Let me go and see what's happening. The pulse 77. The pulse going 77, and so far I spent calorie 110 now, and my speed is 5, and so far my balance is okay. Still balancing, my hands are okay, and my legs are feeling great, my body is feeling great, my head, my brain is feeling great. So I'm in perfect balance now. As activity increases, blood flow starts, increasing, gradually increasing, and heart rate is higher. Now 116 pulse going on. Now 159, like almost 160. So in this case also, that there is a greater balance I have. And so far I spent 35 minutes for running. So balance is very, very important. And how to realize that optimum level of balance. Like after that, I cannot go, suppose. That means got to realize the sensation of the body, like legs and hands and muscles and tissues, and how they're communicating with the brain. Any organ is going to fall down, and the brain cells, probably the neurons might demand stop, or might demand to continue. That's what you realize, top to bottom in balance, because this is balancing work. There's the speed going, and don't want to see fall. If the fall comes, then greater, higher risk of accident happens. So the prevention of the accident, and then we have to make the cells alert, neurons alert, and electrolyte, that lightning speed of the chemicals are running over the body and cells and tissues should be realized and communicate with the brain very perfectly as the higher speed goes. So far in 5 speed, I have 91 now, my pulse, so that's perfect one. Already, and I'm releasing, I'm on 1.5. Now so far, let me go one high, let me see 6, I'm in 6 speed. Now my calories I spend on 43, and let me go to see, and my pulse arriving is like, let's go, 144, higher, 144. Still I'm balancing, everything in control. Okay, so that's perfect, I think, for my type, for my body type, for my weight and height type. The speed 6 is the perfect one to run, and the speed, the pulse speed running 116. Wow, that's a great one. Still I'm balancing, and I'm in almost like 20 minutes, and and fire about 160 calories. 20 minutes, I spent my calories almost like 160 calories. That's great. And my SB6, that's the perfect one. I think my 20 minutes is greater and okay for me. Still in control and balance. Everything is balanced. My muscles of legs are balanced. My muscles of the hands are balanced. My body muscles are balanced. My stomach and belly muscles are balanced. Head muscles are balanced. Everything is fantastic. Going on. Now this is time to decrease. Speed decrease. Yes. Now I decrease my speed very nicely. I decrease the speed. And what's going on? Let's see. In this case, so far I spent my calorie 169, and I'm in 21 minutes. So 170 calories I spent. Now my pulse is arriving in this slow motion. 107 pulse there is. That's fantastic one. So that's going on. That's a great one. Yes, my calorie 171. Now it's speeding on. I'm slow, and I'm exiting out. While exiting out also, I still want to make a little bit activities for the, for the actions. And then now I'm feeling great. So far, 103 pulse I have right now, and 91 is my pulse. It's still fluctuating, and 89 now is still fluctuating, and 22.4 minutes I spent. Now 173 calories I spent so far today. Yes, that's the perfect 180 pulse now, and this time to stop. Now I stop. I totally stop now. Okay. I totally stop now. My motion, my speed is 0. However, still I'm taking like what's going on, the pulse. My pulse is 62 now, and my time I spend is 22 minutes 16 seconds, 22:16. And that's the fantastical one. Now statistics going on for the pulse. Still I'm measuring what happening in the pulse actually, whether higher or lower, whether it's in range, 60 to 100 range, or like average going up to 72. They're happening. Now my spent calories is 173 calorie, and my pulse is 62. Now static, now 62. So it's fantastically going on. And distance 1.229. And my fade 162, incline 215, and now speed is 0. So it's really perfect and fantastical one. Is that my pulse are stopped like in a 62, and equilibrium happened, and then that's the perfect one. That's why it's the balanced practicum today. Thank you guys, and see you again.